Hi everyone, welcome to Monica's Singapore kitchen. Today I'll be cooking oven-baked chicken rendang. Traditionally, cooking this dish involves stir-frying the spice paste in a fair amount of oil for a relatively long time. As with most curries, cooking rendang will result in splattering as you need to cook it uncovered to allow the gravy to reduce. If too much oil, laborious stirring and cleanup after cooking is not your cup of tea, then this oven-baked version is perfect for you. Come along with me to see how this dish is prepared. Here I've got a platter of spices which I'm going to blend. I will name each spice as I load each spice into the blender. Starting with 8 red chilies roughly chopped, 15 shallots roughly chopped, half cup of water to help with the blending process. Okay, we are going to blend it until it is smooth, fine and silky. Something like this. So I'm blending it in 2 batches. This is the first batch. The second batch consists of galangal, candlenuts, ginger, garlic cloves, lemongrass, just the white parts, turmeric, chopped roughly, 2 big onions, also roughly chopped, 4 tablespoons of chili powder, and 1.5 cups of water to help with the blending process. So again, we are going to blend this until it is smooth, fine and silky. Okay, something like this. Okay, can you see that is smooth, fine and silky because I want my rendang gravy to have this consistency. Here I've got 2.5 kg of chicken. Yep. So we have got the chicken that has the skin still on. You choose the thighs as the thighs are, very juicy and succulent. Then the skin is on because that's the only oil that comes from the skin. Yeah, I'm not adding any oil to my dish. So no additional oil needed. This oil just comes from the chicken itself and a little bit from the coconut milk. So it remains succulent and juicy even after cooking for 2.5 hours. So I've transferred this into a deep pan for the oven. So this is the spice paste. I've added 1 cup of water so that I can make a wet version. But if you want your rendang to be drier, omit this 1 cup of water. So pour the whole platter of spice paste into the chicken. Then we add other things like, for example, we have got the Kaffir lime leaves. It imparts a citrusy, zesty flavor and aroma to our dish. So I just bruise it and tear it into smaller pieces. Here I've got very fresh turmeric leaves, fresh from my backyard garden. So you just have to shred it into smaller pieces and just strewn it around our chicken. So I've got additionally 3 stalks of lemongrass, which I have bashed it, and you want to just put it whole like so. Then the next ingredient is the 500 milliliters of coconut milk. I just use the box type. If you have fresh coconut milk, by all means, good for you. Just use the fresh ones. Then this is 6 tablespoons of kerisik. So the kerisik is actually the roasted grated coconut. So it gives the rendang its distinctiveness. It imparts a wonderful nutty taste and aroma to the dish. I can find this easily in our local supermarket here in Singapore. If you have difficulty getting hold of this, I have left a link in the description box below for my video on how to make kerisik. So other ingredients needed are the 3 teaspoons of salt. So we also need 1 tablespoon of tamarind paste and 3 tablespoons of brown sugar. So if you do not have brown sugar, white sugar will do. So mix all these ingredients thoroughly so that every piece is coated with this lovely gravy. So I turn the chicken pieces so that the skin side is facing up. I want my meaty side of the chicken to absorb the lovely gravy. So the last thing to do for this pan is to cover it with a piece of aluminum foil. Okay, that's all the work that we need to do for the time being. So all we have to do now is to stick this pan with our lovely chicken into a oven that is heated to 230 degrees Celsius. We put it in the middle rack and we are going to bake this for 2.5 hours. Now let's cook our turmeric glutinous rice to go with our chicken rendang. We need 4 cups of glutinous rice, which I have washed and drained. I did not soak it. If you want to soak it for 20 minutes, by all means. Add coconut milk, turmeric powder, salt, and white peppercorns. Stir and mix well. Then we add 2 cups of water and a knotted pandan leaves, 2 pieces of it. So we are going to cook our rice as what you would cook your rice normally. When the rice is cooked, discard the pandan leaves, fluff up the rice, fill a bowl of it and press it down. Tip it over a serving dish. So 2.5 hours later, our chicken rendang is ready. We do not need to turn the chicken throughout this 2.5 hours. Isn't this wonderful? Yeah, it saves us a lot of time. Wow, it is unbelievably aromatic. My wet version of chicken rendang is lighter and brighter in taste and appearance compared with the beef rendang. The addition of fresh turmeric leaves imparts a floral, pungent and gingery aroma. Its flavor is also refreshing and zesty thanks to the Kaffir lime leaves. This rendang is best served hot with nasi lemak, nasi biryani, roti jala, which is the lace pancake. Bread or prata will be perfect to mop up the gravy. This dish is best served hot with a piece of meat, then drenched with rich, creamy gravy. Let's take a bite. So can you see that the chicken is so tender and juicy? Yep, we just dip it with a little bit of sauce. The more sauce we have, the better it is. So there you go. So let's taste and see how it is. It is deeply flavorful with an intense aroma and richness from the spices. Normally, I cook a big batch. Leftover chicken rendang can be kept in the fridge for up to 3 days and in the freezer for up to 3 months. Like most curry, it tastes better the next day. This makes it a perfect prepare-ahead dish to be enjoyed in the next day or a busy day. Just reheat and enjoy. This oven-baked chicken rendang is a must-try recipe. Hope you will try this recipe someday. Thanks for stopping by, and as always, happy cooking!